This pink Power Ranger hacker activist just took down 3 white supremacist neo-Nazi websites in real time at a hacking conference in Hamburg, Germany, and is now roasting the white supremacist administrators in brutally cathartic fashion. Imagine calling yourselves the master race, but forgetting to secure your own website. Maybe try mastering to host WordPress before world domination. I know that was a mouthful, but you are not having an aneurysm. This is a real story. I genuinely cannot wait to show you more, and even though this story happened in Hamburg, Germany, if you appreciate us covering it here on Really American, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe, especially considering one of the white supremacist dating sites that Marta took down had a user base of 63.4% American. That is just the first clip of many I have for you of the pseudonymous hacker who goes by Martha Root, dressed as a pink Power Ranger from the Power Rangers, deleting the servers of WhiteChild and WhiteDeal in real time at the end of a talk at the annual Chaos Communication Congress in Hamburg, Germany, to raucous applause. The ever so clever neo-Nazis named WhiteChild that name because it's a site that claimed to match white supremacist sperm and egg donors. And WhiteDeal is a sort of Taskrabbit-esque labor marketplace for racists. All of those, including one more, are now completely offline. That last bit there was her deleting the server for and all the administrative accounts, social media, and email for WhiteDate, which is literally a Tinder for Nazis. To which the administrator for WhiteDate had to make an entirely new account that somehow already has 17,000 followers, which is disgusting. And they said this: at minute 43, they publicly delete all my websites, meaning this one person owned all 3 of those, while the audience rejoices. This is cyber terrorism. No wonder some of them hide their faces, but we will find them, and trust me, there will be repercussions. Talk about hiding your face. Neither of these people look like you. And I bet you've never been fucked in your life. The responses to that post alone should be a video in themselves. This one person just read, fuck you, pal. I mean, it's your responsibility to follow standard web dev security practices that would have prevented this from happening. Cry harder, Nazi. And my favorite, aren't you superior? How did this happen then? You're not gonna do shit, cracker. Not only did you share this video of your humiliation, but you also gave us the timestamp of the moment it happened. What a deeply embarrassing thing for a superior race to do. Okay, slightly good and bad news here. I actually misspoke. The administrator also claimed that Root deleted their X account, but it was then restored. But Root had a very similar response. The hackers said that they scraped WhiteDate's public data and found, quote, poor cybersecurity hygiene that would make even your grandma's AOL account blush. Root said that users' images included precise geolocation metadata that, quote, practically hands out home addresses with a side of awkward selfies. Imagine calling yourselves the master race, but forgetting to secure your own website. Maybe try mastering how to host WordPress before world domination. And I want to play you more on Martha Root, her actually roasting these people in her own words in a second. But get this, the leaked data includes users' profiles with name, pictures, description, age, location, both containing precise coordinates, and user set country and state, gender, language, race, and other personal information that users uploaded. Root wrote on the site that for now, there are no emails, passwords, or private conversations. That for now is carrying a lot of foreboding right there. And these asshats should be scared, because check out how much of a badass Martha Root is.
Normally light features are recessive, right? So actually there should be at least somewhat almond-shaped eyes.
Yeah, but that's only with your own genetics. And because if you take an egg from a Nordic woman and sperm from a Nordic man and you unite the two in vitro to create an embryo, and then you implant this embryo into a Chinese woman, then this Chinese woman, she's just the uterus.
This is
she
Liv
was
Heidi,
basically the surrogate.
founder of WhiteDate, WhiteChild and WhiteDeal.net, speaking on the podcast of Frank Kramer, guitarist of Stalgewitter, arguably Germany's most charmingly subtle Nazi band, a man whose understanding of genetics is just as solid as his ideology. You remember that dating site I mentioned? The one I said I signed up for to find love and strong traditional values? Well, that was a lie. Hi, I'm Martha Root. Online, I go by Back to the Root. And no, I'm not a trad wife in training. I'm a journalist, and the last few months I've been deep inside WhiteDate.net, documenting everything, its user base, its ideology, and the woman running it all. Because Liv isn't just your average Pinterest Nazi with an obsession for Nordic runes and fertile wombs. She's trying to build a full-blown fascist white supremacy network, disguised as a dating app. She doesn't want journalists snooping around. She warns her users about feds and anti-white infiltrators. So I sent one in. Not a person, a large language model.
Oh boy, does it get better, but you heard that right, folks. She went on this dating site and made an AI chatbot to trick these thirsty incel Nazis to talk with AI, thinking they were meeting their literal dream Snow White supremacist baby holder woman. But boy, were they about to find out.
That's right. Some of WhiteDate's most dedicated Aryan suitors spent weeks chatting with a chatbot, trained, prompted, monitored by me. And while they flirted with their perfect trad wife, I collected data, screenshots, patterns, plans. Because Liv built this whole empire from the shadows, separating her online persona from her real identity. But what if her echo chamber isn't as soundproof as she thinks? In the next videos, we'll look closer at her users, her ambitions, the infrastructure she's using, and maybe, just maybe, at what it's like to run a Nazi dating site from a quiet northern German suburb. Follow. It only gets weirder from here.
Y'all, I have to sincerely apologize to you for cliffhanging your asses so hard. I did not realize that this was part of an ongoing series, and I just found the full broadcast called The Heartbreak Machine Inside a Nazi Echo Chamber or whatever, and this thread is so deep. It is so insane. Look, if you guys drop a like and subscribe and we get enough traction on this video, I will gladly do a follow-up, and you know I'm good for it because I've followed up on other videos before. But this shit goes so deep, and this has got 8.6 million views on it right now, so I'm so down to dig into this more, but I know this video is already getting super long, and unfortunately I just don't think I can. But what I'll do for now is, especially if you'd like to dive into this further, I'll leave all of the reference links, the article, the Twitter thread of just people roasting this Nazi, and the full video in the description down below. So while you're down there liking and subscribing, you can check it out and dig as far deep as you want in this. But this is crazy. Shout out Martha Root. What a fucking hero this person is, and I'm so happy to highlight them here on the Really American channel. For Really American, I'm Kenny Hesse, and I will see you guys in the next one.